So that's it for She-Hulk. What a stupid show. Still, Falcon and Winter Soldier is the absolute worst because of the insidious ethic that was within it. For She-Hulk, well, of course, misandry, but and there was plenty of that here, of course, intelligentsia, and then the whole plot was blatantly obvious and stupid, and She-Hulk was never given a chance to be anything other than a joke. And that's the thing. John Byrne did a comedy series of She-Hulk when he took over the character. But that was a comedy series, not entirely at the expense of the starring character, who still got to be very heroic, have adventures and all that. Well, She-Hulk here didn't get any of that. And everybody said, well, we made fun of the Hulk, and we made fun of the Abomination, and we made fun of Daredevil. Doing it to other characters doesn't make it any better, But the point of it is that the whole the whole attack in the misandry, as if that's some high goal of sorts against sexism. This constant idiocy of you can beat out sexism by being sexist, And it's just like when it's race, then it's be a racist and you defeat racism. But it doesn't really matter in that sense, because it's just the enormous stupidity of the show. So the final show just decides, well, you can't make fun of us for that because we're going to make fun of ourselves. So she, breaks the fourth wall. Hey, like Deadpool. No, not like Deadpool. Oh, jeez. So, there's a few gags in it where they have her do the opening to the Bill Bixby show and stuff like that, and that's fine. It's kind of silly and all that. But that's about it. And then she, breaks out through the opening little panel when you go to D+ and you hit on the Marvel section. Yeah, tee-hee. Unless, of course, you're stealing the show. And you never see that. Yeah. I don't know who's watching it anymore and why. But anyway, so she does that, and then she goes to talk to the writers. And she goes to meet Kevin, which is this AI intelligence, who's in charge of everything. Gee, I thought Kang was, but he's dead, so but if it's just for the show, and then they crap on their own plot and openly acknowledge they never had one. Tee-hee, see? And all that. All the while, again, reaffirming, says, in their pursuit of misandry, they attack arguments no one made. Yes, She-Hulk is definitely a derivative character of the Hulk. Yeah. But she's the most successful one of the type, and she went off in her own. She was not a complete copy of the Hulk. She had her own story and went off in an entirely different direction than the Hulk did. And that's why the character fared much better than the likes, Batgirl and Supergirl and all that, and Spider-Woman. Because you want the original character, but her story was so much different. Whereas Batgirl's doing Batman adventures, but it's just Batgirl doing it. There's an affection for Batgirl, but let's be honest, because of Yvonne Craig and all that. But that's about it. As Supergirl, it's like, well, where's Superman? It's always going to come up. Whereas for She-Hulk, you understand the Hulk would be there, and he shows up here and introduces his son's, Scar from the World War Hulk story. Maybe you'll get a movie out of it or something. I don't know. I doubt it. I think that's how they do that. And then they'll have some, you don't understand, Dad, stupid humor in another season, God help us, of She-Hulk. Daredevil shows up again to be laughed at, and that's it. She has to move back in with her parents because she lost everything, but she gets it all back in the end. Something. Yeah, the end. Oh, and Blonsky was kind of sort of in on the so-called villainy, but yeah, he goes back to prison, and then Wong comes and gets him again for some other adventure. How about that? Oh, yeah, that's great. So anyway, it was a colossal waste of time. A lot of dumb stuff in the D+ Marvel shows, but so as far as just sheer stupidity and laziness, She-Hulk takes the prize. And that's something, because most of the shows are really awful. As it stands, Ms. Marvel is the best they've done, with, I guess, Hawkeye being a distant second. Imagine that. But yeah, there's the deal. So much for that. Oh, I hate, people of color. I hate women, all this stuff. I would not do that to She-Hulk. I would give her an actual competent story, an adventure. Sure, there's comedy in it, but I would get somebody who understands jokes and timing and all that. Not this lazy crap. So all this stuff about, oh my God, the trolls and whatnot, they didn't do anything as bad as what you did to her. So, and poor Tatiana Maslany, I know she's a great talent. I've seen her do incredible work. This wasn't it. It's not her fault, really. And I imagine, at least I hope, she was paid probably better for this than any other job she's had. So, I can understand that. But, boy, if she can get out of it, I would advise her to do just that, I mean, look, the Bruce Banner was a different guy before, so could do that, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, that's it. You didn't miss anything if you didn't watch it, so don't worry. It meant absolutely nothing.